Hi, Chris Saunders here, Integrated Communications, creators of the ELD in a Box. And frankly, I'm disappointed. And I'm going to tell you why I'm disappointed. We know that the number one issue, the number one problem in the trucking industry is driver recruiting. The number two problem, which if you have an existing fleet, then your number one problem is driver turnover. Driver turnover is the number one challenge that our customers deal with. And honestly, I'm disappointed because I see all these companies out there buying tablets and data plans and mounts and cases and just kind of winging it. And it has a negative impact on the driver experience. Look, you're an expert at running a trucking company. I'm an expert at mobility. And when I say I'm an expert, I'm a real expert. I've been doing this a long time. We have come up with a process, a philosophy to ensure that your driver has the best possible experience with that ELD tablet. It's GSM, the right gear, set up the right way and managed the right way. And what I'm disappointed about is companies just kind of Google it. They'll call the Verizon or AT&T rep or T-Mobile rep and say, hey, I need 100 tablets. They get that, and then they try to figure out, how are we going to mount these things? Well, let me just Google. And then they end up buying some off-the-wall mount off of Amazon, and and they don't protect the tablet. Stuff like this happens. I mean, really, you think this is the right solution? I mean, it costs you up to $12,000 every time you lose a driver. You got to think about this. That ELD is required for the driver to operate. In order for the ELD to work, you need a tablet. It has to be mounted. It has to be set up the right way. It has to have a data plan. And then it has to be managed, because it's not going to manage itself. So, you think all this stuff is going to give your driver the best possible experience, or something like this, with a tablet in a ruggedized case with a mount that's hardwired in that you just dock and it does its thing. The tablet has training videos on it. You have the ability to communicate with dispatch without having to pick up your phone and call them. You have the ability to really take that ELD tablet and make it a mobile office. I mean, you guys are cutting corners, and you know what's happening? Your drivers are falling out the other side of this, and you're scratching your head like, well, we got good equipment, we got good pay, they're home, 8 nights out of the month. I don't understand. Well, if their ELD isn't working like it's supposed to, and they're constantly frustrated with it, and they're constantly having to do paper logs, and they're constantly having to call Eddie or Sally to try to figure out why their application isn't working, no wonder they went to go drive where their cousin's driving at, because their cousin's like, oh yeah, man, our stuff just works. Well, you know why their stuff just works? Because they got it from us. That's why it works. And you know what? We are on a mission to help you reduce driver turnover. I can't help you recruit drivers. I can't help you go get the right Kenworth W900 or T680 or the Mac Anthem. But you know what I can do? I can make sure that that ELD tablet is mounted like it's supposed to be, is set up like it's supposed to be, and it's managed whenever an update comes down, and you have to do it because you have to do updates. Every time the FMCSA releases a new change to a rule, you got to do an update. And then what do? Do you put it on the driver? Or do you work with someone like us to plan and execute and keep those wheels turning? So yeah, I'm fired up. I am passionate. I love drivers, and I love this country, and this country doesn't work without drivers, so it is my duty with what I have in my tool chest to give that driver the best possible experience in the cab of that truck, and if that's the reason why they stay, then I've done my job. So stop cutting corners, do it the right way, call us, come see us, we will take care of you, and your drivers will be happier.